Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Magicka. In this episode, we're going to do Chapter 2 of the main adventure, without the game crashing, hopefully. So, Chapter 2 here, and we are going to switch off to, what was it called here? It's the robe with a gun. It'll be purple. It was the reservoir robe. So, Attack of the Goblins. Let's do it.
And so our young and bold wizards set forth on their quest, guiding them through the perils of the world was the dashing, handsome Vlad, who is by no means a vampire. As they approached Fornskugger Forest, it became clear that there was evil afoot.
Okay. So far, so good. Oh wow, it actually didn't crash during the loading screen. Cool. Oh. So, it saves over the weapons even if you change your robe. I thought it reset, but... I mean, it's whatever. I'm sure we'll find some good stuff.
Ye aldrig tes vatira taraka se de superlok, vavaktir. Omnor forsti by pareva noom havindir. Bafiantarna neva sarfil venriga meva snabu, de bava fedra.
Okay, so there was actually, before we go in, there was one more thing I wanted to show you guys that I forgot to show in the last video as another tactic. So, I showed you about the shield. You can self-cast it, you can put a wall up, and you can make a shield out your weapon. However, if you combine this with, say, electricity, a wall of electricity, wall of fire, that stuff, you get the point. You can make walls of things to stop enemies. If you want to stop everything, you throw up some rock walls. And like the armor, of how it becomes more like a metal depending on how many of these you use, it'll do the same thing when you make a wall of it. Oh, I thought I would actually cancel those out. And you can also combine things to enhance them. So you get electricity and flames. You have flaming electricity. Or freezing electricity. If you use this with, actually let me cancel that out. If you use it with these icicles, it shoots things up from the ground. And the only other thing to really show for right now is that if you use water, or not water, life, it creates these pockets on the ground which explode into life. And it does the same thing for arcane, but it damages you. I think that's all I really have to show for right now, so let's keep moving. I think I did say, I'm not sure, but if you're wet with water, as it showed us in the last episode, you can't cast electricity. But when you get the spell eventually, when it rains, you could use a self-shield of water on yourself, and this way you cannot get wet at all. Or if you cast a flame shield on yourself, you take no damage, and you do not burn yourself. So that's really all I have to show for right now. So let's keep going. I was really hoping I could get my gun. This chapter is going to be a lot more battling. Let's throw a rock at him. There is a book up here that we're going to collect. Let's hit him with a beam. Okay, that's not good enough. So what it means, when two beams cross, it has a chance to explode. And it damages everything around it. We just spoke of rain. So when you have a lot of enemies on the screen, this is actually a very useful ability. Especially when you cast this on yourself, so you can't get wet. And during rain, if you cast electricity, it will hurt. If I see a lot of enemies coming up, we're going to do it. Okay, why not? So everybody's wet right now. And when you use electricity, it does an insane amount of damage. And now the shield wore off. Or, yeah, our water shield. Let's put it back on. And now we are infinitely dry until this wears off. Somehow I didn't get wet from touching that. That's kind of odd. Oh, now we're wet from it.
Hmm?
Let me in.
Hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna get my warp torp jig.
I cannot take their dialogue voice serious. Can we talk to her?
Why are you here? There could be trouble.
So, I think I said it in the last video, you can probably eliminate every NPC in the entire game that you come across. You can just go through this town and clear it out if you really want to, but there's not really a point.
Joda Jeda Havender, Carvionaire. Java Better City Bitter, Gramber Jubilee Fagnorbadje, Jabura de Proswe, me.
Narepa ECP Cave Coffer, rapping school.
Rapping or with Kaffer? Rap a confidant.
They really don't like lizards.
Det var vetter superbally. Erballonger and Javel.
There is also a weapon on that anvil for us to have as well. Alright, big battle time. We're gonna do something risky. This might kill us, but I'm gonna do it. Okay. So we're gonna power this shield up, and I'm gonna make a meteor shower. I'm pretty sure one meteor will destroy this shield. Okay, there it is. And let's keep powering this up, and my shield's probably gonna just get destroyed. Yep, oh my god. So what you want to do is, whenever you're spamming a specific element that can hurt you, like fire for example, just put a small shield on it. This is an easy fight, right here. You want to have the bomb bag guys close to each other, because the second fire hits them, they explode. Let's put that right there, so whatever comes out will just die immediately. So we have Meteor Shower, Crash Desktop, Confuse. I'm not sure what... I think Confuse makes enemies hit each other.
Hey,
I
lyssna!
think that's really it.
Kan ni lova ni det Murphy?
Thanks for telling me that again. And you don't have to have it on this spell to cast it. I mean, as long as you do it properly, you really don't need it on there. That's just to tell you how to do it. So here's a new weapon for us. the War Hammer. Medium damage, and it pushes targets back. Is there any magic over here? I think there is. Oh.
Relax, relax. Never know when it cannot seem.
You can drown in this game, so let's get out of the water. And let's keep going.
Je soprano ni mede de lang. Framom fornskoker und under des däck vad dir stier. Vi vakfull.
I can't wait to get to my favorite chapter in this main campaign. I'll tell you guys when it happens. It's one of my favorites. Does he say anything else if you do it again?
Hambrad and Thor, ready front him?
That's another moose for the moose quest?
Men, they're there by Elki. Then a jetter, very scary.
That one's going to be aggressive. So if I remember correctly, I don't know if I said it in the other video or if I knew for sure. I believe there are 16 chapters. Because I believe there's one moose per chapter, 16 moose.
Hey,
And I believe
listen.
there are
Tell me
two
Loba need a
magics.
milkshake.
Hey, Fairy, you want to stop telling me that? Thank you very much. I think there are 2 magic books in each level as well. I could be mistaken on that one. So, let's make this easy on us. Okay. And there it is. That didn't do anywhere near as much damage as I wanted it to. There we go. Oh, actually, you know what? Throw some electricity on it so we can freeze them. And then... Ka-chow! There it goes. The king of the forest. Alright, so let's move on to the next area. We have a checkpoint right here. Let's get some rain action going on, because I want to do some electricity. Can I hit them all? Almost. I was a little high. That is a very accurate archer, and his arrows shoot much quicker. But now he's dead because he decided to be covered in water. Look at them. Look at them go! Oh. I love electricity. It's one of the most satisfying spells in this game. Arcane can be very powerful, but it's hard to use against multiple targets unless you're combining it with other spells because it's a beam. I mean, there's ways to make it look a little more cool looking, I guess. Combined with electricity, you have like an electric beam. Combine it with fire, flaming beam, ice beam, water beam, and one of my favorites personally. Actually, let's get rid of that. If you combine it with steam, that's one of my favorite looking spells. It's just so basic looking, but it does an insane amount of damage. I believe. I wonder... I never actually tried it, but I think you can chain it. So, arcane damage, get them wet with a steam, and steam damages, and then electricity. We're gonna try that. Or just use steam and electricity. Here's a free weapon here. A quick hitting dagger. We're gonna take that instead for now. Let's actually try that. Let's do a few of those. What? There we go. Oh yeah, there it is. That's the one. It gets them soaked with water and electrocutes at the same time. So whenever you're going to use water, if you want to do damage, you might as well just use steam, because it gets them wet and it does damage. It is a damaging version of water. Uh-oh. Oh no. Uh-oh. Alright, we're back. We are back. As I was saying, a useful thing with water, it pushes enemies back very well. That's one of the best uses of water, other than getting them wet to use electricity on them. Oh, here we go with this guy again. So I think we're on crash number 4. I'm debating on putting a thing at the top of the corner, top corner of the video, for how many crashes I've had so far. Actually, what is this? I forgot what this does. Ooh. So they can jump on you, just spam spacebar to get rid of them. I'm kind of just toying around with them at the moment. There we go. Get rid of him, get rid of that one, get rid of that one. Give myself a little bit of immunity to physical damage. Cool. Now we're where we left off. That was a nice arc.
Batirgaga tradovagi. Jejepa ni marva vargaskogin. Darkan loror ormfarn. Jormungandr.
Before we go that way, if I remember correctly, I believe there is a secret around here. Was it up here?
Lyssna! Ni bara lever till sätt kompletta spelen.
Yeah, there is a secret. Okay, I was right. There's a secret weapon in this area here. This is a reference, obviously, to Legend of Zelda. Just a lot of gibberish. And I love the name of it. This is a kick on a kick. Why would I always say kick? It's like their own take on the Legend of Zelda sword, the Master Sword. So, like in Legend of Zelda, if you have maximum health, it shoots a projectile out. If you're not, it just does regular
Hey, lyssna!
melee damage.
Spela ut spelet. Ni var nog vad ni
So,
kan fin.
I guess if you load back in between the checkpoints, you lose your items. Because I just now realized I had my gun. My 1911. But for now, let's have some fun with the Sword of the Masters. Let's head this way, and we have a boss battle with the serpent, as he has stated to us.
Lyssna! Jag tror att det är till något
Oh,
längre.
I guess there's a little bit left to go. It does a lot of damage, as you saw right there. Okay, sweet. Oh, I almost forgot. So, there is a pretty powerful spam spell combination that you can use to take out multiple enemies at once. Just that. Burns them, does arcane explosion damage, and it's a rock. Or you can just spam it with, like this. And this will pretty much destroy every single thing in the game almost. It's spammable. But when enemies get close, you have a chance where it will hurt you. So literally just do that.
Hej, lyssna!
And you can just spam it and it won't hurt you.
Ni var nog vad ni kan en fin.
I mean, until the shield breaks, but you get the gist of it. We have a mini boss battle where we gotta get rid of the shaman. I believe the shaman can revive enemies, so we have to go for. Oh, woo! All right. Oh. Make myself immune to. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing over here. Immune to electricity. Let's get rid of. You can kind of still do stuff while they're climbing on your back right now. The controls are reversed. Oh no! Alright, get out of here. Oh, yeah, he's immune to fire. And he is dead. We have a very, very good staff for this early in the game. And we have Nullify. So this staff here, no passives, but its active ability, as it says, it just teleports you to a random location with a short cooldown. And what Nullify does is, if there's anybody burning, that has the frost damage on them, or people are wet, or there's rain or something going on in the game, you Nullify and it erases all of that.
Lyssna. Om ni dör det, så kan ni ge hackning.
All damage effects, all overtime damage, everything gets erased when you use that spell. So we got a big boy that we gotta deal with. Let's see what happens. Let's see what Confused does. Okay, so that's Moose number 3. So I guess I'm wrong. There might be more than one per level. Never mind. I don't know. Okay, so I use it on him. So is he going to attack a friendly? Okay, he is. Can I use it on the... Nope, I cannot. I can't tell if I use it on him or not. Let's hit him with one of these. Him with a giant rock. Boom! Using Arcane as the finishing move on an enemy will give it like that. It'll make it explode. I believe there's a cave. Yes, there is. There is a cave over here. And I believe there is. Yes, there is. I am correct. Shows I have played this game way too much to know a lot of things about this game. Let's kill him with icicles. Goodbye. I don't believe you can destroy a body that's already on the ground. And here is a frost staff. There are staffs like this one that have a permanent immunity aura. So with this staff, I never have to use a frost shield because I am always immune as long as I hold this. There's just no active ability though. But I'm just going to keep rotating staffs, even though I probably should keep that one. Yes, you know what? Until we get a better staff.
Hej, lyssna! Jag tror att det är pinågången.
We're going to kill into this one. Oh, okay. So I forgot that when you leave and come back into an area, the enemies resets. Oh, I'm on fire! I might die. I'm good. I'm gonna try crash a desktop when we... Okay. Oh, God. Oh, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Of course. Of course. Of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, including me, the 10 people on the screen, of all the 10, I die. Luckily, though, as you saw there with the fairy, which I should have said this in the beginning, that is your little self-revive. But now if I die, it's over with, and I gotta restart the checkpoint. God, alright, we are not gonna do that again. Any more cool spells I can use? No, I do not have any more cool spells. Hit him with a bunch of rocks. Burn him. Burning electricity. Okay, I think this is the boss fight. Oh! I forgot when you die. I keep forgetting things. There's so much to remember. If you die, you drop your items. You can pick them back up, but I wasn't paying attention, so I lost my items. So I guess I'm going to use a gun. Apparently. I don't think it does any damage, though. So this boss can poison you. It teleports around the map. You can only do damage to its head. So let's hold a rock here and slam a rock into its face. You cannot damage its body. And I don't believe you can hurt it when it's traveling either. Because I believe at some point it will start traveling around the map and just kind of going all over the place. Is it going to do that? Okay, yep, it is. You can, if you're quick enough, you can do it while it's traveling, when it charges at you. And I also believe you can hit its tail, too. Oh, never mind. Okay. Wait for it. I want to see. Maybe you can't hurt its tail? The tail can hit you, though, that whipping sound. Yep, you can't hurt its tail, only its head. Okay, now wait for it, and it's dead. Second boss fight has been finished. Sweet. Chapter 2.
After saving...
And that was Chapter 2 of Magicka. We will play that cinematic once we do Chapter 3. But with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And thank you for watching.